Hi guys, it's Carissa, and I have a super mini haul for you. That's kind of an oxymoron, isn't it? It's a teeny weeny Lush haul, but as you know, Lush is kind of like Costco. If you go in and buy 3 things, it's $100. It's just how it is. But about once a year I go in and kind of pick up the things that I think I'll want for the foreseeable future. I really don't shop there more than like once a year. So twice at the most. So I have this, and this is it for a while, I'm sure. And I know I just said I haven't really been purchasing a lot of cosmetics, but eventually that catches up to you if you do use them because you run out of things. So I did a mini haul last time, and I'm doing another one this time because I think you guys liked it, and I can keep them a little bit on the shorter side, maybe, if I don't talk too much. So I went to Lush. My sister and I went because there was an item or two that I was hoping to pick up, but Lush is the kind of place that I can't have too specific a list for because sometimes I feel so bombarded by the staff, I feel like I just have to leave. And the bigger problem is that a lot of the time they're sold out of the items that I went specifically to purchase. So if they don't have it and I really desperately want it, I'll order it from the website, but I don't do that very often either. I usually just make do with what I can get my hands on. I was very disappointed to discover that the Vanilla Puff powder is discontinued, and I haven't actually ever used that, but every time I've ever gone to purchase it, it was sold out. And this time I was told that it was in fact discontinued and not coming back. So I made a really stupid impulse purchase, an unnecessary purchase as a result of being told that information. But let me just tell you a little something about the Lush staff. This was my most positive experience in the store. Most of the time I feel like I'm run out of there because it's just too much. It's just too intense. And that's me coming from a retail background. I am almost amazed that that business model works for them. This time I got a very different experience. I sensed an enthusiasm because of a love of the product. And these girls were so well educated and truly love Lush and the products themselves so much that they just are brimming with excitement to share everything with you and tell you about the things that they love. And I can appreciate that as someone who spends 3 hours editing a YouTube video just so I can be like, I really like this stuff. That's not normally how it is presented to us, so I think that there's a fine line, but I really enjoyed this last shopping trip. I know that I have trashed Lush and their sales model every time I've ever brought up Lush. My sister wanted to look at a specific product that she ended up purchasing, and it was a facial product. I haven't tried a ton of the face products, but I went in to get something for Mike. So that's the first item I have here. And this is the first one of all of this that's been used because I tried not to put my grubby mitts into the stuff for me, but Mike used this morning. This is the Kalamazoo Beard and Facial Wash. I believe we received a sample of this from a previous trip to Lush, but I ended up using it to shave like my armpits or something. So Mike never actually tried it, but he has grown out his facial hair a little bit, and he said that he is worried constantly that his beard smells. And I have always said, I don't understand the beard trend because beard looks smelly to me. Like once they get, like, if it's a pinky length longer past the chin, it looks smelly to me. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, he has to maintain a professional level of like a business casual facial hair sort of length for work. So his beard isn't really getting any longer, but he's experiencing some dry skin and a little bit of ingrown hairs. And truth be told, I kind of want him to get ingrown hairs because I love picking at them. But I don't want him to feel like he's got really dry, uncomfortable skin underneath his facial hair, and I thought that this would be a really great solution. So he tried it today. He said that he's not really sure about it yet because it's only the first time. But I think this beats putting hair conditioner on your beard. I don't know. Maybe that's what people do. But this is the smaller size of the product just to see if he is interested in it before I purchase a full size. But I know full size products are a better value. This is made with almond, apricot kernel, and jojoba oil. And I think there's pineapple in it as well. It smells good. It smells kind of like yogurt to me, like a fruit yogurt. Is that what it smells like? So hopefully Mike likes that. So I wanted to get the vanilla body powder, but it is no longer available, as I mentioned, and I still have some of the silky underwear left. A lot, actually. And Mike even has used this too, and I haven't been able to use it up. So I really had no business buying a new one. But this one's technically expired, so I don't think that will really affect how well it works. It may just not smell as good as it did when it was new. So I'm going to try, and it's getting warmer out already. I'm already a sweaty mess today. This is not overdone blush, people. This is just hot face. So I think I'm going to get use out of this real soon. This is the Turkish Delight Shower Smoothie, and if you love rose scents, do yourself a favor, and at the very least, take a sniff of this if you have access to a Lush at any point. It is pricey. It's like $34, $35 for this tub, but it lasts a really long time. And that's even with me sometimes being a little bit crazy when I put it on. Like, I seriously, from like the neck down, I just want gobs of it all over my body, and I don't even want to rinse it off because I just love it so much. I would probably eat it and like rub it on my eyeballs if I could. I love this stuff. And I'm really upset because I have been meaning to smell the Imogen Rose oil, the perfume, and I forgot. I don't know how I forgot, but I imagine that maybe it's close to this. There's just nothing like this. This is the ultimate in rose fragrances. I don't care what anybody says. It smells like just like roses dancing in a field underneath a rainbow with a unicorn. And of course, it's one of my like top 8 favorite smells in the world, because I think 10's too many and 5's not enough. This is the Lemon Flutter Cuticle Butter. My dogs just came running up here because I think they think I'm eating something. It smells like lemons and sugar, and it's so moisturizing. I was so impressed. It just made my raggedy old cuticles look slightly more youthful and moisturized, and a little bit less like I stuck my fingers in an ashtray. And I think that's good. When I asked about the vanilla powder, one of the girls in the store suggested this to me, and I put it in my basket thinking, oh, I don't know. No, everyone in the store, including a couple of customers, gasped and pointed at this in my basket and said how jealous they were that I was purchasing it. And then I thought, what do I have here? What is this little box of gold? So I did smell the product because I never had before. It's like a little box of gold here. So it has a small container of the Vanilla Delight body lotion, the Vanillary solid perfume, and a 10 milliliter container of the liquid perfume. This is fair trade, properly sourced vanilla, which makes it a very high quality vanilla, and that's why it smells so good and not kind of Play-Doh-y and artificial. It has a very rich, unique scent. I do believe it's mixed a little with jasmine as well, which I could personally do without. I'm not a huge fan of florals, but I love vanilla, and this is almost so purely vanilla and not overly sweet. It's a very mature, soft, beautiful fragrance, and honestly, I think this is the kind of thing that it's pretty universally likable, where you could wear it and not feel like everyone you encounter is going to hate that you're wearing perfume, because I think perfume is such a personal thing, and sometimes people can be very sensitive to fragrance. I think that this is something that is responsible because you won't bother people with it. I mean, of course, there's always going to be somebody who doesn't like it. It's been a long time since I have smelled something and been this impressed with it, so I definitely understand the hype, at least the hype that I experienced in the store. That is it for today. I will put all the product information below in the description of this video. If you have any questions for me, please let me know, and I always love to hear your favorite Lush products. If there's anything new that you tried recently or something that's an old favorite of yours, I'm always so curious about what you guys love. You've recommended some really good things to me in the past, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. If you need me, I'll just be over here like this.